Welcome into Busch Stadium in downtown St. Louis. Two of the best teams in the game square off. The Atlanta Braves taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Alongside my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shoppy. Thanks for joining us here. And a big-time win streak is on the line today, Chris.
No one's really sure how much a manager impacts wins and losses over the course of the season, but I'll say right now, this manager has been making all the right moves.
Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, it's Sonny Gray.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris. And a pitch. That one finds the zone, and we are underway. And the 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. As the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Here's Orlando Arcia. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. One down, base is empty. Foul ball. Just missed.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
And now it's 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The line to kick the pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 1 out. Base is empty. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The pitch. Out towards right center field. And puts the squeeze on that one. That's out number 2. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. It features one of the sport's true superstars, Matt Olson.
Well, he's one of the best on-base guys in the league right now. He just has that knack for working a lot of deep counts, and pitchers don't seem to want to challenge him too often either. Top 5 in on-base percentage in the National League.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Acuna hitting third in the lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Two outs. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Two outs, base is empty. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the Braves. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. And we're back. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Reynaldo Lopez.
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
Mike Antico in the box now. No balls and a strike. The pitch. Foul ball there. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
The 0-2. That's a laser base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here's Nolan Gorman, 8th in the National League in RBIs. Now move to first. Back in there standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
And that one is lifted in the air. Harris has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. One away. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Runner on the move. Pitches low. Throws. Save. That's a stolen base.
Good steal a second right there, and now the table is set for the middle of this order to drive in the first run of this ball game. I like that they're trying to manufacture some offense early on.
Antico. Over at second, one down. And the 1-0. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. And the Cardinals score first. It's 1-0. He's in at second with a one-out double.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with the hit in every game. I mean, he's run his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do it with some authority.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt, entering this one second in the National League in hitting. Fastball for a strike. It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind. In the air, right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. Runner tags at second. Throw cut off to third. Not in time. He's safe. Now it's the power speed combo. ST.LOUIS. Out towards right center. That's well struck. In comes the run from third. And they take a 2-run lead. And that's a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
And now it's Ivan Herrera.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. 10 hit.
Runner takes off for third. Pitch in for a strike. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. That's a base hit. Run scores.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. So 2 down. Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. Homered last night, added another hit as well. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Harris has a beat on it. Nabs it, and that ends the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. It's on to inning number 2 in St. Louis. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Braves nothing. Back here at Busch Stadium, top of the second. Here's Austin Riley.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
In there at the knees. 0-1.
Riley used to be a pitcher back in the day, Boog. In fact, fans used to give him a hard time in his rookie ball days because he started the season with a long slump. He'd get messages questioning if he should go back to pitching, but turns out he made the right choice.
That one ripped. That's back there. And gone! And they cut into the deficit. It's 3-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Here's Matt Olson.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Batting average this month over 400.
In there, and it's 0-1. Gray, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, a curve, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. The Redbirds up by 2 here at the top of the second. Gets him to chase after that one.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Next one in the dirt.
1-2.
Righty to the plate. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the second game of the series. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
The second baseman,
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Fought off foul. Nobody out. Runner at first. On the ground, right side. And he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's two aboard. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that's in for a strike. Olsen, the lead runner out at second. Albies on at first with nobody out. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And the 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. And that is a big first out.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Here's Sean Murphy. First pitch swinging.
No ball, one strike.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Two on, one out. On the ground, could be two. Arenado to second, and to Goldschmidt. That's two. Long ball draws the Braves closer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in St. Louis as the Cardinals come up to hit here in the last of the second. Bottom of the inning at the plate. Number 91. Lopez back to work. And there's a foul ball. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Sonny Gray. Left field, Ozuna running hard. Grabs it on the run. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 3.
So the lineup flips over. And here is Mike Antico. Scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base. And it's fouled away. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. In time, got him. And that'll do it. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. But they still lead it 3-1. Top half of the third inning. So in now is the Braves pitcher, Ronaldo Lopez. And here it comes. Right through there for a strike. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Goldie makes the grab, 1 away.
Up next for a round, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. That's a strike. The Cards leading by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now here is Orlando Arcia. Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Swings through that one.
Boom, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with the pickoff artist on the mound.
Kicks and deals. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Gorman. The pitch. Just off the inside edge.
You know, these Cards doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because It really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Doubled in his first AB. Left field, way back there. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 1. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Line drive. And there are 2 down.
The right fielder, LOUIS.
Now it's the right fielder, LOUIS. He doubled home a run at his first AB. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Swing, and that ball smashed out of line. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And that is the inning. The Cards leave 1 as the lead remains 3-1. Start of the 4th. Here's Acuna now. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
That clips the zone. 1-1. And he deals. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Oh, 0-2 now. That one missed.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Righty delivers. And he grounds one to the right side. And foul ball. One and 2 now on Acuna. Stays alive. The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
And next for Atlanta, Austin Riley. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Riley in his 6th season, 27 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. The punch out there. That's out number 2.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Olsen stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Right-hander kicks, deals. Popped up. Gorman under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Braves go down quickly here, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Bottom 4, and now the Cardinals catcher, Ivan Herrera. Here comes a pitch. Out towards left center. Ozuna ranging after it. Brings it in. And there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Donovan stands in now and watches strike 1. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Harris sizes this one up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, the center fielder, Victor.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key, just trying to...
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. Hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And now, Sonny. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. He was caught in between there, and they'll tag him out the baseline, and that will end the inning. Back here in St. Louis, and now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. The right-hander back to work. And that one fouled off.
These Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Next offering is fouled back. Oh, and 2 now. And that just misses. And a pitch. Goes down looking. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one in there across the letters.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
The 0-1. A little bit low. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Now here is Sean Murphy. And that one off the outside edge. Two down, nobody on. In the air, center field. Drifts towards it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now up for St. Louis, Sonny Gray. And the right-hander back to work. That one in triple digits.
You know, these Cardinals doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
One up, one down.
The left fielder, number 3, Mike Antico.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Mike Antico getting ready to hit. Singled and scored back in the 1st. He's 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted left field, and he makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, the second baseman,
Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And that one fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
In the air out towards right center. Harris has a beat on it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So they turn to a bat off the bench for the pitcher, Luis Guillorme.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Fastball for a strike. That one the other way, and there's a hit. So now back to the top of the order.
He was all over that one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Back to the top of the lineup. And now Michael Harris.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the sixth. Maybe a 2-ball, 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
And now the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. And a strike on the outside edge. Two outs. And that's in for a strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Part of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Braves 1. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Joe Jimenez.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
3-4-5 due up for the home team. Here's Nolan Arenado. And the pitch. And that's in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Dylan Lee up and throwing. 0-1. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Slides for the stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Paul Goldschmidt, the next to hit. That one fouled off. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Now a fly ball to right center. Acuna hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Demetrius.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for St. Louis, Demetrius Lewis. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the 1st. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And a base hit up the middle. And that keeps the inning going.
All over that one right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Jimenez checks the runner, and he's back in safely.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
0-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So 1 hit is all they get. 7th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Braves 1. Back here in St. Louis, all set for the start of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. So they turn things over to the righty, Yency Almonte.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
The pitch. The other way. Makes the catch. 1 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Almonte goes 6 feet 5 inches, 29 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Riley lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Right-handed reliever. Ground ball, Goldie. And he takes it himself for the out.
Next for a play, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. 1 for 2. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. There's a swing and a miss.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And the Braves go down quietly, and they still trail it here 3-1. New pitcher for the Braves, Dylan Lee.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Number 52.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. The pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. Ozuna makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Here's the center fielder. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive. Because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now at the plate, Yency Almonte. And first offering is fouled off. That one hammered left field. Ozuna ranging back. See you later. And they add a run. It's 4-1.
And hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder, Mike Antico. 1 for 3. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. One run across in the frame so far here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Lifted in the air, right center field. And Acuna able to make the grab. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Almonte back to work. That one misses, and it's 1-0. And there's a ball. That's down and in. A slider missed. The pitch. Fought off foul. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. And down on strikes. And one gone. Marcell Ozuna digs in now. Ozuna having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Just missed. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And the right-hander deals. Got him looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
The Cardinals leading by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. looked like it was a little bit up.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
2 down, nobody on. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
The 2-1.
3-1.
And a foul ball. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And now a meeting near home plate, so it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Raisel Iglesias on the pitch now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup on the double switch. David Fletcher, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup.
Now playing left and batting 9, number 64.
Now up for St. Louis, Nolan Gorman. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. The line to kick the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
And here it comes. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And now here is Paul Goldschmidt. Runner on the go. Pitch outside. Throw to second. Ow.
Gosh, that's just a terrible jump right there off first base. It really cost him. And it wasn't even a great throw, but it still allowed him to slap the tag on him just in time. Boogie looked like it was you running or something. When you get off the blocks that poorly, you've got to be willing to shut it down and get back to first.
Popped in the air, left field. Fletcher moves under it. Makes the catch, inning over. We go to the 9th. Here's David Fletcher.
The left fielder, David Fletcher.
Time called as the pitching coach makes a visit to the mound. One reliever still getting loose out in the pen. Pitching change here, Brian Helsley.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
The pitch. Ball one, no strikes. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Righty to the plate.
Ball, outside.
Facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to, but he's shown really good plate discipline by not offering at that last pitch down.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Goldie makes the catch. And there's one down.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Harris in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And a pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. The Braves trailing by 3 here at the top of the ninth. The 1-1 is fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Got him looking. 2 gone now.
Well, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Arcia stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next pitch is outside. Two down, nobody on. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 2-1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
Ronald Acuna Jr. in the on-deck circle. At the belt and fires.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
The Braves down to their final strike. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Cardinals take the first 2 games of this series.
Another day, another win. I really think